Hello everyone, SK Takio here. Today we'll bring you a new draft. Yes, just you heard it right. We joined the CPL League. And yeah, it's just a new league we're gonna be on. We're gonna see how it goes. It's only an 8-player league, so it's pretty small. But we drafted some Pokemons here, and I just wanted to review them. They are pretty cool. Most of them do a lot. And yeah, let's just review the team real quick. Before that though, there's some backstory. In this league, the guy who created it, some guy named Quinn, he made the league and then kinda quit, like when we were nearly done to the drafts. So I told my friend Luna, we should like take over and just finish and keep going with the league to see how we do. So that's what we did, and yeah, let's review the draft we got. And I'm really happy with this draft. I think it can do pretty well, and I got some interesting ones I never used before. So let's get right into it. The first pick was Tapu Fini. On this league, the rules were that all the Tapus were banned except Tapu Fini. So Tapu Koko, Bulu, and Lele are banned completely. So Tapu Fini is not. So we picked up Tapu Fini. We were 6th place on the draft order, so actually impressed. It didn't go like the first 4 rounds. I guess people don't think Tapu Fini is that good. I think Tapu Fini is amazing. So I don't know why people does. Let me lower this real quick. I don't know why people don't think Tapu Fini is good. I think it's really good. I've used on the ladder. It's amazing. So we have Tapu Fini here. It can rock a lot of different items. Mostly we will be running it defensive. It can make it offensive, taunt, calm mind. The ability Mr. Search is really good because they cannot toxic us, or basically they cannot status you at all, and it also weakens dragon type attack. So that is really good. It gets good moves like Calm Mind. It gets Defog, which is the main thing that changed about Tapu Fini. Moonblast is always good. Nitro Madness, it's a really spammable move. Scald, which could burn levitating or flying type mons. If, for example, I land your staring, I could scald it and burn it. You get Shadow Ball, Surf, Stun, Toxic, which is cannot use under misty terrain. But yeah, it has a lot going for it. I think Tapu Fini could be really good, and it's just one of our bulky waters per se. So I'm actually glad I picked this thing up with a really good stats. 70 HP, 75 attack, not gonna be used at all. 115 defense though, and 130 special defense, which is the amazing thing about Tapu Fini, with a respectable 95 special attack and just a decent 85 speed stat. It's not that slow at all. It's not that slow, so Tapu Fini can be really good. Next one here is Victini. I've been wanting to use this thing for a long time, and I finally get to use it because this is what I want here. Choice Bandit, Big Crate. Victini literally kills anything. It doesn't matter if you resist. It doesn't matter anything. You will die from a Choice Bandit Big Crate. I mean, unless you're a Heatran, that is. Also, we get to pick one mon to hold a Sea Crystal to use C moves. It can only be one Pokemon in the entire draft. So guess who we picked? We picked Victini. Just cause look at this coverage. It gets a lot of coverage. It has Blue for Ball Strike on Electric, Break for fighting, Dazzling Gleam Fairy, Energy Ball Grass. It gets normal type hits. It gets I think every fire type attack there is. It gets Grass Knot. It gets Psychic type. Oh, it can only be attacking, by the way. It can only be attacking C moves. It gets Shadow Ball, Signal Beam, Thunderbolt, U-Turn, Send Headbutt. It gets Bounce, so we could use Flying Z2. It gets a lot. So this is basically why I picked him as my C move user, because he has a lot of options for it, and that's just really, really good. I'm hoping I can bring the Ethereum C Big Crate, which is gonna be I don't even want to count how much power it's gonna have, but it's just gonna be an insane Inferno Overdrive. But yeah, we have Victini here. His stats are 100. Damn it, 100 all over the board. so I can customize as much as I can, and it's just a really good one. Really excited to use it. Next we have Hydreigon. We picked our Hydreigon earlier because I wanted to use it. I think it goes really well with Victini, covering that dark ghost and ground type weakness that Victini has, and water as well, so it goes really well with Victini. And it's just a good Pokemon. Hydreigon has it can use many different items, mostly Choice Scarf and Choice Specs, Life Orb. Those are the most used items on it, but it can definitely do a lot. Levitate helps him on the immunity to those ground type attacks, so that is really good. With a Dark Dragon type, which is really good typing, only stopped by fairies per se, but with Victini, there's no fairy that's gonna bother us too much, and you're gonna see in my next pick as well. So it also gets a lot of different move options. You only mainly see Dark Pulse and Draco, probably Air Power, Fire Blast, Ice Swing, Rock Slide. It gets a lot. So this could also been a good C move user, but I just want that big teeny B create C move, man. That's gonna be so good. And yeah, we can go mix, which stats has 105 attack, which is really good, 92 HP, which is really good, 125 special attack, which is pretty good, just 90 defenses, and 98 SP, so just good stats overall, pretty balanced mod. And yeah, just very excited to use Hydreigon here. Hopefully it does good work for us. First time we're using it on the league format as well. Next Pokemon we have is Steelix, Mega Steelix. This was a very peculiar pick, whatever you say, but most steel types were gone at this point. And first of all, I was gonna pick Mega Pidgeot, which is not a steel type, obviously. It's a flying, and I just wanted an offensive Mega, but I took to my friend, he's like, you should pick Mega Steelix. It's a really good Mega. It has very bulky, as you're gonna see here. It has good stats, and it would deal with the fairy types that threaten your team. So yeah, we're gonna go for Mega Steelix. I never used this thing before, so this is gonna be new to me, but I think it can do work. It's a steel and ground type here. It has a good move pool as well. We'll mainly see Heavy Slam, which gets power because Mega Steelix is insanely heavy. I think you maxed out the Heavy Slam damage, which I don't know how much it is. Probably like 120, 130. I don't know how much it is. But yeah, it gets Ice Swings, it gets Rock type attacks, Toxic Taunt, it gets Curse. You can run Roar, Gyro Ball, Earthquake mainly, and Atomize even if you want to. So yeah, basically it just deals with a lot. I don't know what I'm doing here. It deals with the fairy types, it deals with flying types, and it's just so bulky that it can take hits from even super effective mons. Also, shiny looks cool, looks gold. So yeah, stats are 75 HP, which is pretty good, 125 attack, which is really good, and then look at this insane 230 defense. How much this maxed out? Let me see. Nope, that's not what I want. I will probably never use a special attack on this thing. Who knows? I use Shadow Ball my Love Pony on my other league, so hey, let's say Lax for example. It maxes out a 614 defense. That's insane. That is so crazy. And just by EVs, no boosting or anything. It has 95 special defense stat and just 30 speed, but the speed is not gonna be used at all. Or yeah, mainly won't get used at all. But yeah, I'm glad to hopefully give a try to Steelix and hopefully can do good. Next thing, okay, I'm keep fucking up here. Next one we have Chestnut. Chestnut coming back. I used Chestnut on my what was it? Season 4? Yeah, Season 4 of the PWC. I used Chestnut and it worked really well, man. This thing, it's a reliable wall, if you wanna call it that. It has access to a lot of things. Assault is really good. It can be lumber. Rocky Helmet, I think is the most used set on Chestnut, but it can run a bunch of things here. with a good ability on bulletproof, which gives immunity to like shadow ball, bullet punch, all those types of attacks. It has a good move pool here, and with like grass and fighting, we needed a fighting type, which is mainly why we picked Chestnut here. But it has a lot. It has lead seed, arrowhead. It can be a subseed set. It has a spike issue, which is really annoying for physical attackers. It has toxic. It has spikes. It can be very supportive. It can be very offensive too. Look at this. Source and superpower. Oof. Woodhammer. Sand headbutt. You know what I mean? Like, it can use a lot. It has belly drum. I have used... man, I'm just fucking up here. Sorry. I have used belly drum chestnut on the past. And let me tell you, if you don't have any latias mainly, those are the ones who slightly check it. A belly drum chestnut could literally sweep your entire team. I used the belly drum with like a Salic berry. It outspeeds base 110 miles, and that was amazing. So it has 107 attack stat, which is really good. It has 88 HP, which is amazing. It has 122 defense, which is pretty good. 74 special attack, won't get used that much with it. 75 special defense, which is decent, not that good. And just 64 speed, but Chestnut can be really good. And I'm telling you, belly drum set could be amazing, but will mainly be used for setting up spikes and just be annoying and defensive as it can. Oh, by the way, here with the Tapu Fini, Steelix, and Chestnut, I have an insanely well core here. I have a Steel and Water, I have Grass and Fighting, and I have Ground and Steel. Wait, this is Steel one? I mean Fairy Water. So yeah, those three mons are really annoying to break. Next, I wanted to go a little more offensive because I only have Victini and Hydreigon, and we picked Jolteon. I really wanted Galvantula, but by the way I was building my draft, I did not have enough points. I literally only missed only 20 points. I was like 20 points off of getting Galvantula. I should have gotten it because it gave me a reliable bug type. It gave me sticky webs, which is amazing for Victini Hydreigon. But we just couldn't do it. We did not have enough points, so sadly we did it. So we pick up Jolteon instead. Jolteon though, don't hate on it. This thing, it's amazing. It has 130 speed. It has 110 special attack and 95 SPF, which is pretty good. 65 HP and attack and defense are low. But Jolteon can do a lot. It's just a solid electric type that can be used choice specs, even Scarf if you really need to. I've used the Assault Beast a couple times before. I never used it on the league format, but sorry, but I think it can be really good. It has Lumberry. It can also be used with like a magnet or whatever. So it can do a lot. Really hoping to see Jolteon here. It can Baton Pass Agility. I think that's allowed. I don't know. It has Discharge, Heal Bell. It can do a couple good things here, and that's what Jolteon is. We're just this fast electric type that literally boss switches and give us momentum. So yeah, that's our first 6 months. Let's go into the next ones. Let me see here. Alright, here. Here's the next month. The other one we picked was Nidoqueen. Sadly, one round before, Nidoking got sniped because Nidoqueen and Nidoking are on the same they're on the same tier. So I really wanted Nidoking because it's more offensive like, but they sniped it, so I still wanted a potion type. Nidoqueen is not bad. Let me tell you, Nidoqueen is not bad at all. I've seen it used pretty well, and it's a solid stealth rocker, solid offensive attacker with like cheer force. It can do a lot. It can do a lot for sure. 1 second. I was about to sneeze there. It has access to moves like Avalanche, Aquatail, Earth Power, which gets boosted by the sheer force, Fire Blast, Focus Blast, Ice Beam. So I think it gets the same coverage as Nidoking. It gets Sludge Wave, which hits really hard. It just has another check to fairy types. We can even set up Toxic Spikes on this. it can be really really good. So yeah, and stats are not bad at all. It's 90 HP, which is pretty good. 92 attack, which is decent. 87 defense and 85 special defense, which we'll be investing more on. It has 75 special attack and 76 speed. So Nido Queen is not a bad mon at all. I'm looking forward to using it. Maybe offensively or defensively. Shen is fucking ugly. What the hell is this? That's so terrible. But yeah, glad to. I got Nido Queen. I wanted Nido King, but oh well, what can you do about it? So next one I got was Staraptor. Another one I was really wanted to use on the league format. I never used Staraptor before. I think Staraptor is a really good mon for this, because on the ladder there's a bunch of things that could stop it. But in the league format, if your opponent doesn't have a form, it doesn't have anything that checks the wall, just with this coverage of Double Edge Close Combat and Braver, just with those three moves, Staraptor can destroy it. It has really two good abilities. One is Intimidate, which you need to intimidate something, or even has Reckless, which will be defensive. For example, a Choice Bandit, I did not spell that right, a Choice Bandit Double Edge from Staraptor, from a Reckless Staraptor, it does a lot of damage. Anything that comes in takes a lot of damage. Yes, you do take a lot of recoil damage as well. Wait, does Reckless take off recoil? Oh no, it's attacks with recoil does more damage. So that's double it. Okay, so basically a lifer boost after the choice ban, after disbandment. So after a 120 attack, it just hits so motherfucking hard, man. I mean, I'm hoping to use this pretty well, and just destroy things with a Staraptor. Just will break the shit out of anything. So I'm looking forward to it. Close combat hits the steel types, which usually resist the Staraptor, so that's really good. It has 85 HP, which is pretty decent. It has 120 attack, which is really good. It's not that bad. It has 70 defense, which is alright. 50 special attack, which is terrible. 60 special defense, which is meh. And then 100 speed, which is pretty good. It's not as fast as you would like to be, but it can still have enough speed to work with. Next Pokemon we choose here was Kyurem regular Kyurem, because we had enough point for him, and I wanted a steel type. I mean, what am I gonna say? A nice type. And my other option was Cloyster, but I've used Cloyster in the past, and I'm not saying it's bad or anything, but it's not as reliable as you would think. So I wanted to give a try to Kyurem, regular Kyurem. In my other league, I have a Kyurem Black, which is pretty good. Let me tell you that. So I don't know why people sleep on this mod. Look at this stats. This thing has This thing has 125 HP, which is insane. It has 130 attack, which is really good. 130 special attack, 90 and 90 on defenses, and 95 speed. I do not know why people sleep on this one. I see it a bunch of times, not being drafted, just be drafted so late on the game. And I don't know why. This thing is really good. I guess it doesn't have a good ability. Pressures, it could be good for people stalling, but not really. But yeah, look at these stats, man. This is really good mod here. I don't know why people don't use it too much, but why does it have 0 IVs? But yeah, I'm really hoping I could use Kyurem the proper way. I know Choice Spec said hits really hard because it doesn't have. Hold on, let me check something. Free Shock, it's illegal. Okay, never mind. But yeah, it has like Blizzard, Draco, Meteor, Air Power. It has Focus Blast, Ice Beam. It has Outrage if you want to go physical. Rock Slide, Shadow Ball, Signal Beam, Toxic, and Headbutt, Brutal Swing. It has a lot. It even gets Fly. That's really cool. This could have been a good C-move user too. But yeah, Kyurem is really cool. I'm really hoping to do good work with it. I'm really hoping it does. Next one we have here is Miss Magius. Miss Magius, we still have because since we picked Steelix, I think Steelix was a mega tier 4 mega. So we have a bunch of points. So that's why you see this team is pretty shaping up a lot. Like with non many tier 5s or like tier 4s like you see all the time. So we picked Miss Maggie, which I think it was a tier 3 or tier 4, one of those two. But I like Miss Maggie's. I've seen it used pretty well by a friend of mine, Kyle. And it has a lot. It has Fairy, Dark Ghost. It has a lot of moves, basically. Memento, Nasty Plot, Hex, Will-O-Wisp, Psychic, Thunderbolt, T-Wave, Toxic, Trick. It has a lot of moves, and it's very versatile. It's just a ghost type, a straight up ghost type, which can do a lot. Let me see shiny for a moment. It's invisible. Okay, no. Looks garbage. Okay. And yeah, and the stats are no bad at all. It has 60 HP, which is alright. It has turbo attack and defenses. But it has 105 special attack, 105 speed F, and 105 speed, which is, it's just pretty good. It's like good. It's not above average or anything. It's just average ghost type, but it can work well. I'm sure it can. I can see this thing doing some work with like a Nasty Blood set or a Focus Sash or something. So yeah, that's Miss Maggie's for you. And last month we have a tier 5 pick, and I just didn't know what to pick. Honestly, like. Everything good on tier 5 was gone. The only things I was missing was ghost bug type and a rock type. But I did not want to pick no, Armando was snipe, but it's not like I wanted it either. So I just picked Bivalon. Because you can pick what color Bivalon you want. Look at this, so many options. But no, not really. I don't even like this mod. The only reason I picked Bivalon is because it gets access to Quiver Dance, and on the correct occasion, it could sweep some teams with like Quiver Dance, sleep power to put something to sleep. It gets Bug Buzz. It has Aromatherapy if I wanted to. Energy Ball, Psychic. It can do good things. It has it's just stats are alright. Actually, stats are fucking terrible. But it has good HP, turbo attack, turbo defense, turbo speed F. So very frail mon. It has 90 special attack and 89 speed. So not the best. It's the tier 5. What else could you ask for? What is Franger does? If Pokemon allies receive 3, that's weird. Yeah, we mainly use Compound Eyes. And yeah, Babylon just a mon that I just wasn't sure to what to pick, so I just picked Babylon because why not? You know what I mean? It's just a Quiver Dancer. It could sweep if the right occasion. But yeah, that is all. That's my team. My draft for the GSPL, I think is the league name. Yeah, let's see how it goes. A couple of friends in that league with Luna, Colton, and Joel. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. I like this draft a lot. I think it looks pretty good on paper. Hopefully, it does the same on a match. So yeah, thanks for watching. This was AK Takio doing a draft review, and